Guys, it's Morgan Ingram, SDR here at Terminus, and this is Chronicle number 5. And throughout this week, we do something special, handling objections through email and through phone, and just showing you how I handle them and the techniques that I use to overcome those objections. So without any further ado, I'm going to jump right into the topic. And the topic for Chronicle number 5 is going to be how to handle a thanks but no thanks or no thanks in your email. Now, first of all, congrats. You got a response from your prospect. Super hard to get responses nowadays. Everyone is so busy and have so many things going on that the fact that you have a response is already awesome. So now let's dive down deep into that and seeing how you can further that engagement and set the demo. So number one thing I do is I say, hey, so-and-so, thanks for the response. I understand that, if you're not wanting this right now, is there a better time that I can reach out? Now, by doing that, I actually can gauge if they're actually interested in actually talking about this and if it's just not, the timing isn't right. So I can either reach out in 6 months, maybe 3 months, maybe they say reach out in June. I now have a time to reach back out. And if they say, hey, don't reach out back over again, great, that's great too, because now I can remove them from my cadence. I can remove them from my reaching out prospects, and now I can further focus on the accounts that are actually looking for my solution. Number two thing that I do is I say thanks for the response. Is this not a high priority for you right now? That way I can figure out, hey, look, if this is not even a high priority, then I can, adjust according to the timeline, and maybe they'll actually give me a time just like in the previous question that I asked. Or I can figure out, hey, this actually, hey, Morgan, right now, this is not a high priority for us. In a year, it might be. So reach back out then. And then they may even give me further context. So it's just figuring out, is this a high priority, or if this is a high priority and they've already got another vendor, which leads into another conversation I can have through engagement. So that's the number two thing that I do. Number three thing that I do is I say, hey, thanks for the response. And I say, hey, I see that you say no thanks. Did I catch you at the right time? See, and with that question, I can figure out, is that person just maybe not having a good day? Maybe they just auto-respond to no thanks and didn't even read my email. That way, it kind of gets them guessing like, hey, did they catch me at a bad time? Maybe I actually am interested in this. So maybe they click on your website and maybe they engage that way. And then they realize like, wow, this is actually on our priority list, but I've just been getting bombarded by emails and I didn't actually take the time to read it. So those are the three approaches I take when I get a thanks but no thanks or a no thanks. Either I don't even get a response from those, that's fine, but I have gotten responses that have led to a demo and have led to follow-ups that lead to a demo. So that being said, guys, that's Chronicle number 5. Thanks for watching. Keep dialing, and I'll talk to you guys soon.